Hello, this is Bob Mangrew, and today's topic is about healthy self-esteem. Very often when I do a lecture or I'm working with a client, I like to mention that whatever I say is not important. In fact, I often tell people to feel free and ignore everything I say. So even as you listen to this recording, do not pay attention to what I say, because what I say is not the most important thing. And in fact, what anyone else tells you is not the most important thing either. And why? Because the most important thing is not what I say to you, but what you say to you. What do you tell yourself on a regular basis? Do you tell yourself nice things or ugly things? Are you always mad at yourself and condemning yourself? Or do you praise and speak well of yourself? Do you get angry when you make a mistake? Or do you offer yourself compassion when things do not work out the way you had planned? When you are alone, what kind of conversations do you have in your mind? Very often someone can be sitting comfortably on a sofa all alone, or maybe going for a walk and they are mad at themselves, they are thinking about the past, they're worried about the future, and they dwell on their mistakes and regrets. In other words, they keep telling themselves how terrible they are, and they focus on their weaknesses, and they focus on lack. It is quite amazing to see how we really are our worst enemies. We hate ourselves, we don't like our body, and we keep reminding ourselves about the things that are wrong with us, instead of all the things that are good. On and on this negative conversation goes on in our mind wherever we go. We can be in the mall, the garden, we could be driving our car, we can be sitting comfortably in our living room, and wherever we go, we are mean to ourselves. But imagine for a moment that beginning today, something changed inside you, and suddenly you became a different person. Imagine that you got so tired of having those negative conversations with yourself, and you decided to stop doing that once and for all. You're not quite sure how the change happened, but it just did. But you don't care because you are somehow feeling better about yourself as an individual and a human being. So forget about my words for a moment and imagine that you are building a friendship. And it is the most important friendship you will ever make in your life. And that is the friendship with self. Just like if you met a wonderful person for the first time and you would simply say hello. And now pretend that you are meeting yourself for the very first time with a fresh new start, offering a very pleasant and peaceful hello from you to you. And while you have this feeling like you are meeting yourself for the first time, you can tell yourself that this is a friendship I want to honor. I want to hold near and dear to my heart. So you decide that from now on, you are making sure that you send friendly thoughts, nice thoughts, peaceful thoughts, encouraging thoughts, and inspiring thoughts from you to you. There is no longer any desire to condemn, criticize, or be mad with self. In fact, the idea of doing that is turning you off more and more. In fact, as you listen to this recording, you might be thinking to yourself, I am ready now to change the way I treat myself. I will take care of myself. I will value myself. I will appreciate myself, because I am building a very important friendship, and that is the friendship with me. So just like you would send a thank you letter to a good friend, imagine that you're sending a thank you message from you to you, thanking you for being there, thanking you for being such a good friend in love, kindness, and support. Pretend that you did this even right now in your own imagination, and wow, what a difference your life would make if you suddenly stopped sending mean and terrible thoughts to yourself. What a difference your mood would be if you understood how important important it is to send beautiful and friendly thoughts and ideas from you to you, and send these pleasant and positive thoughts as often as you can. So again, don't bother with what I say. Only focus on what you say to you, because that's all that matters. Thank you.